Hey everyone, it's Jacob here with another 5-minute leader. I'm actually in Palm Beach, Florida, West Palm Beach, and I just got off stage a few minutes ago where I was with Pennington. She's the CEO of Edward Jones, and we're at this Shook Forbes Women's Investor Conference, and I was interviewing her. We had a little bit of a fireside chat in front of all the attendees here. And I wanted to share something that she shared with the group. It's actually a story that she shared with me as well, which I can't remember if I've shared or not. It might be in the book, it might be in a podcast, but as she shared it, it was a great reminder of this story that I wanted to share with you. And it's really all about speaking up. It's about taking on challenges. It's about doing things that scare you, and this is very, very crucial for leaders. And so the story that Penny shared is that earlier on in her career, still while she was in an executive role, there was a vacancy at Edward Jones, and she was on the committee to help find who's going to take in that role. And so she was helping come up with criteria, and she was helping vet who this new executive would be that would fit into that role. And then she came home, she told her husband that she was doing this, and her husband looked at her and said, "What are you doing? Like, why aren't you putting yourself up for this role? Why aren't you volunteering for this role? Why are you helping to find somebody else instead of you being that person?" And so Penny realized that at that point, she disqualified herself from getting promoted. She disqualified herself from getting into that leadership role because she didn't meet all of the criteria, but she met some of the criteria. And so she went back in front of the executive team and she said, "Look, I want to put my hat in the ring for this executive role." And she admitted, she said, "Look, if there are these 4 things that you want to do with the company to make it a great place to work, to transform, to evolve and grow, I'm the right person for the job. I understand that there are some things that I don't know, and I'm prepared to go on that learning journey, and I'm prepared to do the things that I need to know to get into that role, to learn those skills, to get those competencies, but I think I'm the right person for that job and I can do it." And guess what? She got that role, and now she's the CEO of an organization that has around 52, 53, 54,000 employees. So had she not put herself into that situation, she would have never gotten that role. She probably wouldn't be the CEO. And so many CEOs and so many leaders that I've interviewed on my podcast and for my books and for research, etc., all tell me that one of the reasons why they get into their leadership roles is because they take on jobs that other people are scared of. They take on jobs that make them uncomfortable. They take on jobs they know they're not ready for, but they still take them on to try to close that gap. And one of the things that I loved about Penny's story is that she led with vulnerability. So she was vulnerable in acknowledging that she didn't have all of the prerequisites for that role, but she also added the leadership, saying that she was prepared to go on that learning journey to get up to that level that she needed to be at. And that is exactly what she did. So if you're watching this, if you're in a current or aspiring leadership role, you're someone who's looking to get to that next level, or maybe you're leading and managing somebody who you want to see get to that next level, whether this is again for you or for somebody else, take on those challenges that scare you. Take on those roles that nobody else wants. Take on that extra responsibility, even though you don't have all the criteria for it. And acknowledge that, but also demonstrate what you're trying to do to close that gap so that you can be the best person for that role that you can actually be. And I find that if you're going to take and grab those opportunities when they come your way, you'll succeed, you'll excel, you'll grow in your career, and by and large, you will be more successful. So don't be scared to take on those roles and responsibilities. Penny wasn't, and it helped her a lot, and I'm very confident that it can help you as well. So that's it for this episode of the 5-Minute Leader from Palm Beach, Florida. I get to relax for a couple hours now. I'm going to go find dinner and then back home to Los Angeles tomorrow. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever in the world you are. Lead on.